Okay. Nintendo Direct is here. And I'm gonna bring it up here. Like, uh. Where should I put this thing right here? Because it's gonna be in the way. I guess I'll. I guess if I there's gonna be some subtitles, so. But I don't want it in the way of the video. I guess I'll put it right here. Uh. I didn't really make a, what was it, a bingo card. You know, to see what we could expect, but to be honest, I'm not really expecting anything. It's like, there's not really much of a demand I'm thinking of right now. Like, we got Pokemon news like a few days ago. I was like, that's it, but that's just it. Who knows? Maybe they'll announce some RPGs that are like exclusive to Japan. Like, are they gonna announce an American release of Yokai Watch 4? Because that's what I want to see. And the Shin Megami Tensei games on the Super Nintendo was released only in Japan. Like, they didn't make a English translation. And the only English translation of the first Shin Megami Tensei game is on the fucking phone. And I'm like, that's stupid. You know, and now I'm hoping, like, oh, maybe I could just purchase the game and download it onto my Nintendo Switch. Mario Kart Deluxe. I was like, yeah, that game has DLC, doesn't it? Mario Kart Deluxe. It's like, last I've heard, that game has DLC that's gonna last not only for out this year, but like 2023 as well. So yeah, we're probably gonna see some Mario Kart DLC news, maybe. I mean, I'm not hyping for it, but RP. So we're gonna have some mature rated games. I have it in 144p, so.
We live on the continent of
So that way I can like watch it live.
4 realms surrounding a holy land at its center.
This looks like an RPG.
Years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the Fell Dragon. We called upon heroes from other worlds to aid us, heroes known as emblems. With
it's
them,
Fire Emblem.
The warriors of our nations fought as one. In the end, we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the Fell Dragon.
Fire Emblem is like that one series I
Our world has been safe.
really don't have any interest in.
I sense a resurrection. The binding weakens.
You're awake!
Huh?
You're really awake, yeah?
1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep.
What are those horrible things?
If I may, you are a divine dragon, a member of a royal family of dragons revered as deities.
The war. The Fell Dragon. I feel like I can almost remember, but
I've had my eye on you.
the ring. Marth, right. Sigurd,
Leave it to me.
It is rather quiet, I know, but it will liven up as we gain allies.
the time has come. Now, as one, Emblem, engage! One strike will decide it all.
Please grant me your strength.
She asked me to gather all of the rings and bring peace back to Elyos.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. What you just saw was the latest installment of the Fire Emblem series, Fire Emblem Engage. In addition to the standard version, we'll also be releasing the Fire Emblem Engage Divine Edition containing collectible items. Please look forward to more information about this game in the future. Let's take a look at our first batch of headlines.
It takes two to tango. Cody and May's relationship is on the rocks. But it gets even tougher when they're turned into dolls. To get their bodies back, they'll brave an onslaught of challenges where working together is the only way forward. Team up and cooperate with a friend in this critically acclaimed two-player platforming adventure. Even the bumpiest road can be traveled with someone by your side. Venture through fantastical worlds filled with challenging experiences around every corner. In addition to single system play, the game can also be played on two systems via local wireless or online with a pal via the free Friends Pass. Help Cody and May return to normal. With a partner, of course. It Takes Two launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 4th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. The forbidden story begins.
Oh, this is come on, think of the name before it comes up. Fatal Frame. That's it. Fatal Frame. Yup.
After mysteriously vanishing as a child, Ruka Minazuki visits an abandoned hospital in search of her lost.
I want to make sure I get the title right before it comes up.
Use the camera obscura to repel evil spirits and uncover the memories that were sealed away. A dark curse looms near. What ancient rituals will be revealed? Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse launches for the first time in the West on Nintendo Switch next year. There's a new hero who looks mechanical? Introducing Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game. This is Ino, a new hero. She appears to be, mechanical?
That's not gonna stop Rule 34.
Join your party. Expanding your options for classes and battle strategies. Challenge battles will also be added. Test your mettle in consecutive battles against tough enemies. Defeat all enemy waves to earn rewards. Challenge even stronger enemies to earn valuable accessories and special outfits. More hero and gameplay additions will arrive in Wave 3. Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles.
That reminds me, I need to get Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I don't have that game yet.
Get drawn into these Nintendo Switch games. Nautical nonsense begins when SpongeBob and Patrick make a wish that unravels the very fabric of the universe. In this 3D platforming adventure, you'll travel through portals to 7 outlandish wish worlds, like prehistoric kelp forest and Wild West jellyfish fields. Explore using all sorts of wacky moves.
Are we not gonna question why Patrick is chibi?
And meet your favorite Bikini Bottom residents from the TV series, voiced by their original actors. That's it. Soak up SpongeBob SquarePants: The Cosmic Shake, launching on Nintendo Switch next year. You're already fit? Box with familiar characters from Fist of the North Star. They'll be your instructors in exercise mode, leading you through various boxing drills. Defeat as many enemies as you can with just your fists in battle mode. Or take on rivals in boss battles, including Jaggy. Fitness Boxing, Fist of the North Star, launches on Nintendo Switch, March 2023. This ain't your
own hold on. Is there something wrong with my audio?
Candid opponents in this hilariously hard-hitting party game. Embrace the absurdity of frantic minigames, each one featuring ridiculous rules in madcap arenas. Customize your character from head to toe with hundreds of accessories. Plus, challenge up to 6 friends and frenemies in local and online play. They won't even know.
Pause. Jesus Christ. Ah, crap, I'm not gonna watch this live, am I? Huh. Let's try this again. I'm not watching this live now.
What hit 'em? Oddballers launches on Nintendo Switch early next year.
Okay,
A small fox washes ashore on a ruined island. Brave the unknown in this isometric action.
I don't know, my computer was acting weird there for a second.
Is the manual. Traverse the island's interconnected realms to retrieve its missing pages. Dangerous traps and even more dangerous monsters lurk around every corner. What long-lost secrets will the island reveal? Tunic launches on the Nintendo Switch system September 27th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. New intel has arrived for these Front Mission remakes. Full remakes of 2 Front Mission games are storming in. In Front Mission 1 Remake, you'll pilot giant machines called Bonzers in tactical turn-based combat. As you progress, you'll obtain skills that can help you gain the upper hand against opponents. You can also test your mettle at the Colosseum. Continue the battle in the sequel, previously unreleased outside of Japan. Take advantage of additional features like more terrain effects, weapon and armor attributes, and over 80 new skills added from the first game. Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this November. Front Mission 2 Remake will launch on Nintendo Switch next year. And in the future, a remake of Front Mission 3 will also launch on Nintendo Switch. It's a wonderful life for a new generation. After nearly 20 years, a beloved farming experience is reborn. Welcome back to Forgotten Valley. Here, you'll manage a farm passed down to you by your father. Restore and expand your farm as you nurture crops, care for your friendly animals, and help the land flourish. Befriend the townsfolk while you're out and about in the valley. You might even meet your future partner and start a family. In this installment, those around you will grow older as time goes on. Their appearances will change over the years. Your child will also choose their career based on how you raise them. An especially wonderful farm life in Forgotten Valley lies ahead. Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life launches on Nintendo Switch, summer 2023.
No, it looks like it's Splatoon 3.
The first post-launch Splatfest for Splatoon 3 has been confirmed. Here's the theme. What would you bring to a deserted island? Gear, grub, or fun? So many incredible possibilities. Which team will you join? And more updates are planned for Splatoon 3. Be on the lookout for more info in the future.
So, Squids, what did you think? What would you bring to a deserted island? As for me, I've already decided. I hope you'll all participate as well. Next, please take a look at this.
This town sounds familiar. Oh wait, is it Octopath Traveler 2? I was like, why does that tune sound familiar?
The Octopath Traveler series.
I'm currently working on the post-game of Octopath Traveler.
Embark on a journey through the land of Celicia.
I need to work on that.
We could realize a world without conflict, without bloodshed.
I'm going to become a star and bring smiles to people's faces, just like Mama.
I'm hitting the road. I'll be back once I eliminate that devil called poverty from the world.
The man who took everything from me shall die by my hand.
Not again. Not this stench. The stench of blood.
You have any new classes?
Doubt is what I do.
Leave the hunting to me. You'll have all the tasty meat you want. I need to rediscover who I am.
New classes?
Explore a wide world set in a bustling era. Each traveler's path action differs between day
No.
and night.
I mean, I guess you'll get new classes like later on, but like,
Well, the ways of the world.
What will happen when their paths intertwine?
What's that big round?
Let's go, Temenos.
And what adventures await them in this new
and the thing is, when I played the first Octopath Traveler, like, there wasn't really much interaction between the characters in their own other storylines.
lead them and you.
It's like mostly something in the post game where like they have conversations between each other, but not in like their main stories.
Traveler 2 launches on
It would have been really,
February
it would have been really interesting if the characters did partake in other characters' storylines.
Traveler 2 from Square Enix. Please look forward to the journeys of 8 new heroes. Let's see some more headlines.
A magical home is waiting for you. Welcome to your new fairy tale life in Fae Farm.
So it's another Harvest Moon. You already did like a Harvest Moon earlier in this direct with a Story of Seasons. Now you're just doing another Harvest Moon. I swear to God, if they have a trailer for Harvestella, that's 3 Harvest games.
Enchanted realms of Azoria. Along the way, you'll befriend a lively cast of characters who call this island their home. Tend and grow your fairy tale farmstead solo or together with up to 4 players in local or online multiplayer. By gathering resources and crafting items, you'll be able to customize your home and enjoy this mesmerizing adventure even more. As the seasons change, new spellbinding surprises can be unlocked that'll help you restore Azoria to its natural splendor. Magic awaits in Fae Farm, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch Spring 2023. It's a musical blast from the past. Celebrate
It's Final Fantasy.
the 50th anniversary of the
I saw
Final
lightning.
series with the latest theater rhythm game. Enjoy iconic songs like One Winged Angel, Torn from the Heavens, Suteki Dane, and more. There are 385 songs total. Songs are categorized by game, so you can play each stage while experiencing the series through the music. In addition, 2 players locally can complete stages in pair style, while up to 4 players can battle to the beat in online multi-battle. Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line begins its symphony on the Nintendo Switch system February 16th, 2023. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. After the game's launch, paid DLC songs from the Saga series, Nier series, Octopath Traveler, Live Alive, and more will be released. That's 90 additional songs. Plus, editions containing a season pass and 27 extra songs, including Melodies of Life, will be available. A cosmic adventure is just around the corner. Blast off on an adventure of galactic proportions with Mario and the Rabbids. Let's dive into exploration. Freely roam through all sorts of wondrous worlds, each one jam-packed with discoveries. Find coins, unlock hidden paths, and help out the locals with their troubles. At shops, you can get items that'll come in handy during battles. After each quest or battle, your team will earn rewards and get stronger. Sparks are here to lend a helping hand. Recruit up to 30 different Sparks. Each
Those goddamn things are
special
cursed.
powers and skills. They can help spark a decisive victory. Can Mario and the Rabbids put an end to the darkness? Mario Plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope launches on Nintendo Switch October 20th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. A Gold Edition can also be pre-ordered, containing the base game, weapon skins, and a season pass. Restore peace between humans and monsters. Rune Factory 3 returns on Nintendo Switch.
See? We have a third Harvest game!
Take a break.
It wasn't Harvest Out, but it was a third Harvest game!
Cultivate crops and care for monsters.
It must be Harvest season.
Other relaxing activities. You can also transform into a monster? Your abilities in battle and conversations with the locals will vary depending on your form. Your choices will also cause different events to occur. Plus, a brand new mode has been added to help you enjoy more quality time with your in-game spouse. Rune Factory 3 Special launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Rune Factory 5.
Plus, a new Rune Factory series will launch in the future.
Oh. Wait, well, yeah, didn't like Rune Factory 5 came out already?
Nintendo 64 games are on the way.
I don't know why I was thinking that.
Pilot Wings 64. Mario Party. Mario Party 2. Mario Party 3. Pokemon Stadium.
What good is Pokemon Stadium if...
Pokemon Stadium 2. 1080 Snowboard.
Like, what good is Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 if there's no Generation 1 or Generation 2 games on the
These
Switch.
games will gradually be added in the future. You can play a selection of Nintendo 64 games and enjoy
Okay,
more
the
gaming
fact that they're announcing Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, they have to announce some sort of way of playing the Generations 1 and 2
There's
on the
one more
Switch.
game we should mention.
It's a Metroid, isn't it? Oh! GoldenEye! I think that's the game people want. That's the game people want. GoldenEye. Whenever people talk about GoldenEye, it was like this multiplayer game on the Nintendo 64. I think me and my cousin played it on his Nintendo 64.
On the newly discovered continent of Antuisia in this immersive RPG. Perform over 100 types of daily tasks to build character and deepen your relationships with the locals. In doing so, you'll gain access to different job classes and abilities. A grand adventure into the unknown awaits. Various Daylight launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
What?!
A malfunction causes you to crash land
Seriously?
on a strange planet. Build a new rocket from scratch in this management sim game.
I need to look up on...
Scour the planet for materials.
Oh, I'm gonna pause this. Various Daylight. It's like they're releasing it today. I mean, it looks like a big game. I don't want to download it onto my Switch. I want to get like a physical release of that game, if there is one. I'm not gonna download a game that huge on my Switch. I'm sorry, I'm not.
Then build machines to refine them into various resources. Eventually, you'll construct multiple production lines like these. But the planet's creatures will attack, so keep them at bay. Factorio launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th. A young girl named Ib visits an art museum with her friends in this 2D exploration adventure.
Oh, wow!
Wanders through a busy gallery.
I didn't think it...
Where Tenna,
Oh, that's interesting.
one particular piece draws her in. Will she be able to safely return to her own world? Every decision affects her fate in Ib. Launching on Nintendo Switch spring.
It's not pronounced Ib, you jackass. It's pronounced Ebe. It's not Ib, it's Ebe. Think of Eve, but with a B, like, it's how a Japanese person would mispronounce a V. So it's pronounced Ebe. That annoys me. Like, I pronounced it as Ib, didn't I? But like, I'm pretty certain it's pronounced Ebe. I don't care about the Strikers game. I don't care. It's a sports game. I don't care.
The final summer begins.
This is Harvest Stella, isn't it? No, wait, it's not. It's at the Rise, isn't it?
When strange islands suddenly appear,
Oh, it's a third game?
sail to investigate in order to protect their homeland from impending danger. Sprawling landscapes set the stage for your adventure. Freely explore this vast world and forge your own path in this charming RPG. 11 heroes from all walks of life will join your party. During battle, work with your allies to activate various skills, which can be swapped out when needed. Teamwork is paramount after all. New features are also in store. The keys to this lively adventure are in your hands. Atelier Rise of 3, Alchemist of the End, and the Secret Key launches on the Nintendo
I've
Switch
never played it
February
at Atelier
20th,
again. Like,
2023.
I need to find a game and play it then. But there's
3 is on the way.
I knew it. I knew they were gonna do a Mario Kart
Here's a sneak peek
DLC
at 2
discussion.
racing into Wave 3.
We're gonna get this for like 2 years.
Mountain from Mario Kart Tour.
I knew they were gonna talk about it. But the thing is, like, as this is going, I'm gonna talk. Like, I want to play an Atelier game, but I get the feeling I might not be able to play one because, like, I'm limiting myself to like buying like at least like only one game per month. Like, I'm not just buying a whole bunch of games.
The Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario
I mean,
Kart Deluxe game.
I spent $75 this month on Shadow Hearts on PlayStation 2. So that's my video game budget for this month.
No additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
How was that? Next, we have some news to share about Nintendo Switch Sports.
So it's not like I'm going crazy on buying video games.
In the next free update, golf will be added. Of course, you can play these locally. Additionally, up to 8 players online can play at the same time on the same course in survival golf. Those with the most strokes will be out. We previously announced that the update would release this fall. However, we'd like a bit more time for development, so the update is now planned for this holiday. Please wait just a little longer. Next, we have a special guest. Mr. Miyamoto!
Hello, it's been a while. I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Are you going to talk about the Zelda game?
Things I'd like to share with you today, including some news. First, as you may have heard, the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie we're developing with Chris Meledandri from Illumination will release next spring. And Super Nintendo World, which is entering its second year at Universal Studios Japan, will also open in Hollywood, California, in the US. Recently, we've been working on the finishing touches for both. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about Pikmin. It's been over 20 years since the first game, and we're still working on the series.
I can hear people screaming for Pikmin.
Bloom. It's a smart device game we started with Niantic late last year, in which players all over...
I can hear people screaming for Pikmin 4.
Here's a quick rundown of the game for those who have yet to play it. Pikmin Bloom is a smart device game that uses your location. By walking outside, you can find Pikmin...
I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't really played a Pikmin game before. And it's one of those games I don't really have an interest in.
You can look back at the end of the day and see where you walked. Send out Pikmin and collect the items they found that day. And feed them nectar to increase their petals. So, how many steps did we take today? While you're out and about, you can also use the AR feature to take photos with Pikmin. Pikmin are all around you. Let's take a quick look at my screen. I have nearly 700 Pikmin. They love nectar. If you give Pikmin nectar like you see here, their flowers will bloom. You'll also see the number of steps you've taken that day. Regarding the map, the clouds will clear along the path you walk, so you can keep a record of locations you've visited. I normally move around within Kyoto, but I've also been going to Osaka, to Universal Studios Japan. I occasionally go to Tokyo as well. You'll say to yourself, okay, this time I'll try walking here. It makes trips and walks a lot of fun. It's a very easygoing play experience you can enjoy just by taking it with you. I hope you'll try it out. Okay, now to the main event. Please take a look at this.
Yeah, it's probably Pikmin 4. I heard people like, I've been hearing people begging for the game for years. Oh, that's it. You're not gonna get any more.
That's
just
right.
a tease.
Pikmin 4 will launch in 2023. We won't be showing any gameplay today. However, you'll be able to play like this, from the Pikmin's perspective near the ground. I also made a new t-shirt. Nintendo Switch has made controlling the game simpler, meaning you can further concentrate on the core essence of Pikmin gameplay. We call it Dandori in Japanese, or strategically planning, deploying, and commanding the Pikmin. I hope you're all looking forward to Pikmin 4. Thank you, Mr. Koizumi.
Thank you very much, Mr. Miyamoto. Now, let's move on to some more headlines.
Take your dancing game to the next level.
Oh, I'm probably gonna have to mute this because of copyright reasons, right? Yeah, I'm gonna have to mute this.
Can you survive the season of death?
Oh wait, now is this Harvestella? Yep, there it is. 4 games. 4 Harvest games. Story of Seasons, Fae Farm, Rune Factory, and Harvestella. 4 games. It's Harvest season, folks. It's Harvest season.
In this life simulation RPG. Along the way, allies with different motives will join your cause. While facing numerous dangers, you'll begin to uncover the truth.
Although, I guess this is more of a adventurous RPG than a Harvest game.
Obtaining the opening days of your farm's first season will be available on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased. Harvestella launches on Nintendo Switch November 4th. Get ready for a devilishly good time.
Bayonetta 3? No, wait. Is it 3?
After
Yeah.
500 years, Umbra Witch Bayonetta was revived in the present day. In the first Bayonetta game, she clashed with angels to recover her lost memories. And in the second,
I've played the first game.
save her best friend.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes to Bayonetta,
Installment, she'll fight to protect the world.
I was starting to lose interest in the game the farther and farther I got in. Like, I was invested early on, but like the farther into the game I got, I was like,
From fighting for herself
I just started losing interest.
to fighting for the world.
I just started disliking the game more and more as I got farther in.
And another Umbra Witch, Jean. New ally Viola also joins in on the action. A hair-raising, demon summoning, globe-trotting adventure awaits in Bayonetta 3, launching on Nintendo Switch October 28th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. After today's Nintendo Direct, a new trailer delving more into gameplay will launch on our official YouTube channel. A dark fantasy mystery abounds from the creators of Danganronpa. Welcome to the city of perpetual rain. Many cases remain unsolved in this corporate-controlled metropolis. Those who investigate are called master detectives, who come from all around the world.
What?
Meet Yuma, an amnesiac detective, and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him after their pact.
Shinigami?
Dive into these unsolved cases as a trainee at the detective agency.
Clock tower.
Thoroughly inspect each crime scene to gather clues and evidence. When you're ready, Shinigami will conjure a realm tying the crime scene to the truth. A mystery labyrinth. Overcome obstacles and manifestations of mysteries to edge closer to the actual events. However, mystery phantoms will attempt to hinder your progress during each case. Avoid their barrage of falsehoods and slash through contradictions. Uncover the secrets of Master Detective Archives Rain Code, launching first on the Nintendo Switch system spring 2023. Enter the village if you dare. The latest installment in the Resident Evil series is coming to Nintendo Switch as a cloud version. Ethan Winters must face the horrors of the village and its 4 fearsome lords to rescue his abducted daughter. Resident Evil Village Cloud launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th. You can download and try out the free demo today on Nintendo eShop to pre-order the full game. The Winters Expansion DLC, containing a new third-person mode, additional story content, and more, will launch December 2nd. Additionally, 3 other recent entries in the Resident Evil series will be available as cloud versions on Nintendo Switch this year. It's an action-packed lineup of Nintendo Switch games. Vanquish foes to avenge your father in this kung fu action brawler. By thrusting, tripping, and parrying opponents, you'll break their stance and gain.
Man, this direct is going on for a bit long, isn't it?
All in combat, and you'll get older and weaker. In turn, however, you'll learn new techniques to complete your mission. Can you exact revenge before your time runs out? Sifu pummels its way onto Nintendo Switch November 8th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Experience the events leading up to Final Fantasy VII in this exhilarating action RPG. Zack Fair is a young and ambitious soldier operative aspiring to become a hero. Together with Sephiroth and Cloud, he investigates strange disappearances within his elite unit. This remaster features enhanced HD graphics, an updated combat system, and new soundtrack arrangements. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion launches on Nintendo Switch December 13th. The classic arcade shoot-'em-up Radiant Silvergun is coming to Nintendo Switch. Fire different types of weapons to take down waves of enemies. Defeat multiple enemies of the same color for a chain bonus, or take down differently colored ones for a secret bonus. Rack up these bonuses for a high score. Radiant Silvergun launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Recruit a team of shipwrecked heroes and make your way out of a derelict space station in this roguelike game set in the endless universe. But it's not as easy as it sounds. You'll have to fend off continuous waves of monsters as you make your way through procedurally generated levels. Complete various quests to unlock new heroes, weapons, station areas, and more. Up to 3 players in online co-op can attempt to escape their grim fate. Do you have what it takes? Endless Dungeon launches on Nintendo Switch next year. The journey of world regeneration begins anew. Remaster of Tales of Symphonia is coming to Nintendo Switch. The world of Silverrock is controlled
I'm
by
currently playing Tales of Symphonia
science.
on my PlayStation 3.
A person known as the Chosen One must ascend the
It doesn't really grip me that much.
I really hope that's true.
Lloyd soon embarks on a journey with Colette, the current Chosen One, and his childhood friend in this beloved action RPG. They'll meet allies along the way, like the wandering aristocrat Zelos, and a lumberjack who lost her emotions after an experiment, Presea. Other allies will also join the party. The fate of 2 interconnected worlds hangs in the balance. Tales of Symphonia Remastered begins its journey on Nintendo Switch early next year.
Is this one of those things where I have to mute it because of music reasons?
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch. One day, a spaceship crash lands on planet Popstar. To help Magolor return to his home planet, Kirby and his friends set off on an adventure. In addition to Sword, Whip, and other familiar copy abilities, the new Mecha copy ability makes its debut. Blast foes from a distance, or punch them up close. It's packed with other powerful moves as well. The game supports local play for up to 4 players on the same system. Plus, everyone can play as Kirby while using their favorite copy abilities. There's also a collection of sub-games to play. This includes the new sub-game Magolor's Tome Trackers, and returning ones like Samurai Kirby. Also,
But no Gunman Kirby, that's for sure.
4 players. An adventure of deluxe proportions awaits. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th, 2023. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
As part of Kirby's 30th anniversary, a remake of Kirby's Return to Dreamland will be released. We hope you're looking forward to this game. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo...
Oh, that's all?
This next trailer will be our last announcement.
Oh no, it's a big one, isn't it?
Take a look.
I'm gonna go say Zelda. Yeah, it's probably the Zelda game. I'm gonna be honest with you, I have not played Breath of the Wild yet. I don't know, it's a big shocker that there's someone out there who hasn't played Breath of the Wild yet. Tears of the Kingdom. Okay. People have been calling it Breath of the Wild 2 a lot. Even though that's not like the proper title or anything. Let me just stop recording for right now. Okay. So I'm gonna have to look back on what I just watched and see what games stick out to me the most. I have to say, I think the one that stands out to me the most was Octopath Traveler 2. I need to get around to finishing that post game of the first game. Also, there seems to be a demo of Harvestella, which I'm gonna probably hit download after this. So if there's anyone watching like the video, please subscribe and have a nice day. Bye.